एब्सेंट थे और अभी भी बोल रहे हैं आप डॉक्यूमेंट्स लेके नहीं आए।
सर अभी असम में जो गंदगोल का काम चालू
गंडोगोल नहीं है असम में, कहाँ गंडोगोल है?
सर नेक्स्ट ईयर वहाँ में हम लोग का बाउंड्री इशू है ना, तो वहाँ में कुछ प्रॉब्लम हुआ था, इसलिए अभी हम लोग बस्ती नहीं जा पा रहे।
अभी आप पूछते, हमको बताइए कौन सा वाला क्रॉप मिला है नहीं मिला। जैसे एम्बिगुअसली तो आप ये नहीं बोल सकते कि पूरा नहीं मिला है, आधा मिला है, आधा नहीं मिला करके। You have to be precise as to which of the informations you have not been provided by the PIO team. अब देखिए अभी कौन सा वाला को नहीं दिया। नहीं बता सकने थे तो हम लोग डिस्पोज कर देगा कि आपको मिल गया बोलते हैं। क्योंकि पीआईओ भी बोल रहा है आपको दे दिया पूरा इन्फॉर्मेशन, आप भी बोल रहे इन्फॉर्मेशन दिया लेकिन कंप्लीट नहीं है, which indicates that really the information has been given to you. The complete information or not that I cannot say now, but information तो दिया ही है आपको।
यहाँ में 4 नंबर का जो जॉब कार्ड का वार्षिक सेटलमेंट का ना
जी
इसको सर हमको नहीं दिया। इसमें हम 4 नंबर में सर यहाँ में बोले कि उसमें जितना भी हमको पासपोर्ट जो जॉब कार्ड का लिस्ट है उसको लिस्ट को हमको दो। ये पानी नहीं किया आपको।
जॉब कार्ड लिस्ट सिर्फ को
हाँ सर, पेमेंट जो पेमेंट मोड किया है ना, वो इसका नंबर को हम मंगाए वो लोग हमको उसको भी नहीं दिया है। इसके बाद सर ये जियो टैग जो सी नंबर का, ये जियो टैग मैप को भी मैंने मांगा उन लोग को, जियो कोऑर्डिनेट का, इसको भी सर वो लोग हमको पनिश नहीं कर पाया जिस जगह पे वो लोग का काम किया।
ओके
सर ये कंप्लीशन जो
कौन सा सीरियल नंबर में?
सर ये डी नंबर का
जी
ये रिपोर्ट ये सर्टिफिकेट सर इसको भी नहीं दिया। सर ये गाइडलाइंस को भी नहीं दिया, डी नंबर का जो एमजी एनरेगा का जो ये जो
गाइडलाइंस एमजी एनरेगा का वो स्वमोटो डिक्लेरेशन में आएगा, दैट इज ऑन द ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट ऑफ द मिनिस्ट्री स्टेट का। में आप इसको पीआईओ से नहीं लेने से भी वेबसाइट में मिलेगा, दैट इज ओपन टू स्वमोटो डिक्लेरेशन बोलता है उसको।
सर जब ये ग्राम सभा जो मीटिंग ना
हमें कौन सा
सर एच नंबर का
एज
ये भी सर ये नहीं दिया।
3 हो गए, 3 ही इंफॉर्मेशन आपको अभी तक नहीं दिया है आपका बोलने से। सीटीसी जियोटैग मैप आपको नहीं दिया है, और फोटोग्राफ ऑफ वर्क्स और सर्टिफाइड कंप्लीशन सर्टिफिकेट और ग्राम सभा मीटिंग का माइनस। सो पीआईओ if you can hear me,
Yes.
ये एपिलेंट बता रहे हैं हमको कि बाकी इंफॉर्मेशन तो उन्होंने मिला है, लेकिन जो उनका फॉर्म एक का इंफॉर्मेशन ये में सीरियल में सी, उस आपने जियोटेक में कहाँ पे काम कंप्लीट हुआ, कहाँ पे ये प्रोजेक्ट का एग्जीक्यूशन हुआ था, ये पारसी सेगमेंट का एनरेगा जॉब जहां हुआ है उसका जियोटेक मैप और फोटोग्राफ नहीं दिया बोल रहा है। वो तो आपके पास होगा।
नहीं एक्चुअली सर ये है उन लोग का जो सिस्टम जो गलत है, गलत माने उन लोग पीडीआरडी को दे दिया Oh, actually, information they should seek from block development officer Kanko instead of seeking from this end. तो वो जितना जियो टैग हुआ जो जॉब कार्ड जितना है उसका पास में कांकू सीडी ब्लॉक का वीडियो का कस्टडी में है अभी वहां से
No,
ले
that
सकते
cannot
हैं
be that cannot be considered. See, you are the PIO. If at all he has to go to Kamku block video also, you are duty bound to forward the application of the applicant within 5 days to video Kamku as per the provisions of RTI Act 2005 Section 6. उसमें आप उनको फॉरवर्ड कर देना चाहिए था अभी तो 1 साल ज्यादा हो गया है तो यू कैन नॉट बी टेकिंग दैट एक्सक्यूज आप वीडियो कानपुर से कलेक्ट करके इनको देना है एक नंबर वो जो जियोटेक मैप है और फोटोग्राफ्स ऑफ कंप्लीटेड वर्क्स प्रोजेक्ट्स
और
और
मैंने उससे
सेकेंड
पहले
ये
तो
बोल रहा है उसका डी में बोल रहा है वो वर्क कंप्लीशन सर्टिफिकेट नहीं दिया करके
वो भी
भारतीय
सर्टिफिकेट
सेगमेंट का
हाँ हाँ इसको सर आपको हम ढूंढना पड़ेगा रिकॉर्ड एक्चुअली हम न्यूली ज्वाइन किया है वो
ओके
क्या हुआ वो हमको मालूम नहीं है अभी टाइम
और
देके हम
एक है बार्सी सेगमेंट ग्राम सभा मीटिंग का माइन्यूट विथ प्रेजेंट लिस्ट मांग रहे हैं वो नहीं दिया उसको भी बाकी को तो दे दिया बोल रहा है आप अभी नोट डाउन कीजिएगा प्लीज नोट डाउन द इंफॉर्मेशन दैट आर स्किल टू बी प्रोवाइडेड बाय यू दैट इज in the serial number C of the form A of the appellant, which is providing certified true copy of the geotech map
okay.
and photograph of the completed works under Barsi segment मनरेगा जॉब वो एक हो गया दो हो गया आपका वर्क कंप्लीशन सर्टिफिकेट का एक सीटीसी और एक हो गया एक ग्राम सभा मीटिंग का माइन्यूट्स विद प्रेजेंट लिस्ट सीटीसी ये तीन इंफॉर्मेशन को आप दे दीजिएगा इनको
ठीक है
सर ये ड्यूरिंग 2021 टू 2023 वो ये 12 14 का हमको पॉलिसी है उसको हमको देना
हाँ वो टेन्योर है 2021 टू 2023
हाँ 21 to
23 so during both the party commitment hereby observe number one the appellant has been provided with some of the information that he has applied for and but still some of the information have not been provided him and those information are as per listed in the form A of the appellant serial number C which is providing CTC of इसको बाद में फुल फॉर्म में लिखो ना तभी बस फुल कॉपी CTC of geotech map and photograph of completed work under Barsi segment BARSI Barsi segment Kanpur circle in the MGNREGA scheme. Full stop. Next, serial number D, providing CTC of the work completion for each were executed. And third, 8, providing CTC of Gram Sabha meeting minor with present list, all under Barsi segment, Kanku Circle, from the year 2021 to 2023. Next one. After the above observation, the Commission hereby order number 1, the PIO to provide the above listed information to the applicant within 1 month time from today. That is on or before 9/5/2026. Second, the applicant will personally go to the office of PIO to collect the information. Next, the applicant to be present in the next date of hearing without fail, failing which this applicant will be heard and recognized as open. The PIO to be present in the next date of hearing without fail, failing which necessary action as provided under RTI Act 2005 will be initiated against him. Next, notice for the next hearing will not be sent to both the parties as both parties are present today. Which the next date of hearing will be by that hearing. Mr. PIO, so you have to provide three informations to him. And I repeat, those are the CTC of geotech map and completion photographs of the completed works. Number 1. Number 2, to provide him completion report, work completion report. And then the copies of the Gram Sabha meeting minutes with present list pertaining to Barsi segment under Kanku Circle from 2021 to 2023 within 1 month from today, which is 9 May 2026. एंड आपको खुद जाके उसको 9 तारीख या उससे थोड़ा 1-2 दिन आगे जाके कलेक्ट करना है ऑफिस से। और आपका नेक्स्ट डेट ऑफ हियरिंग है 25 तारीख का जून 10:30 बजे ऐसे समय को। उसमें अगर आप नहीं आएगा तो हम ये प्रिज्यूम कर लेगा कि आपने इंफॉर्मेशन को मिल गया है और हम केस को डिस्पोज कर देगा नेक्स्ट डेट में नहीं आएगा तो। So PIO, hope you understood what I told.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 3 informations only to be provided to him before within 1 month from today.
सर ये केस जो सर आप इतना साल हो गया तो ये प्रॉब्लम हम लोग का पीआईओ का प्रॉब्लम होते हैं। और ये पहले बार भी रंगा सर समय आपने वो लोग को भी बोला था क्योंकि वो लोग पीआईओ बनता है आगे वो लोग डीसी ऑफिस में सर बहुत प्रॉब्लम है। तो अभी देखो मेरा भी इतना टाइम वेस्ट है वो लोग ये डॉक्यूमेंट पब्लिश नहीं कर पाएगा कर सकता तो वो लोग पहले कर दिया इतना साल हो गया। अभी आएगा एक चला जाएगा एक ऑफिसर चला जाएगा फिर एक ऑफिसर को पीआईओ बनाएगा ये सब बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है। और अभी मेरा समय भी सर ऐसे जा रहा है
होगा नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट में वो आप जाके T20 है ना 160 कम है
जी जी जी
Lenjing versus DLRSO East Siang District.
जी सर गुड मॉर्निंग
Yes, Lenjing is online. So the excellent absent with a letter of absence, citing the reason for traveling to Delhi on account of casting his vote for the election of the Bar Council of India, which is slated SLAT on 21st, 22nd, and 23rd February in Delhi. For review his medical tests. The PIO present through online mode heard the PIO. So, PIO, if you can hear me, what do you have to say on this?
यस सर यस सर हम लोग ने जो रेंजिंग ने जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स मांगा उसके लिए हम लोग ने ये सर्च कमेटी बनाया है उसमें 6 मेंबर है हम लोग का स्टाफ उसमें से मिनिस्ट्रियल स्टाफ भी मैंने डाला उसके बाद में ये फील्ड स्टाफ भी डाला वो कंसेप्ट पेपर ढूंढने के लिए लेकिन वो लोग का रिपोर्ट के हिसाब से कंसेप्ट पेपर हम लोग ऑफिस में नहीं है नहीं मिल रहा है उसका कंसेप्ट पेपर जो वो मांग रहा है तो उसका रिपोर्ट बना के हम लोग ने आप लोग का ऑफिस में सबमिट किया कंसेप्ट पेपर नहीं है बोल के तो सर वही है कंसेप्ट पेपर नहीं है तो हम लोग कहाँ से बना के देगा वही है सर
So, Mr. Pertin also has admitted quite many times in the
Yes, sir.
previous hearings that the rest of
Yes.
the information had been given to him by your office, but he
Yes,
was
yes.
insisting on the concept paper of the land allotment at Bhubaneswar. Now, in this case, I have even heard your office personally at my office chamber also,
Yes,
and
yes,
I've
sir.
come to know that whatever you are stating is true, and then you also have submitted an affidavit before me stating that
जी जी
you could not trace out that information, and that information is not in your office.
Yes.
And going by your statement and then upholding it, admitting it, I also say that the RTI Act 2005 clearly states that the only information available with you can be given to an individual, which the informations which are not exempted under RTI Act. But
Yes, sir.
you as the PIO cannot be manufacturing informations on your own, which is illegal. So I consider your submissions. I have taken note. I've gone through the affidavit that you also have submitted before me. And had the appellant been present today, he would also have heard my judgment. But he has submitted a letter of absence, which I cannot be considering because the election, the reason for which he has stated is to go and cast his vote for the Bar Council of India election, which is from 17th. So today is 9th. He has got
Yes,
some a week time still. So his reason for the absence is not considered by this court. And after hearing you and going through all the papers and going through all the orders, culminating out of the 7 hearings till today, I dispose of this appeal uh, with an order that he is at liberty to file for the same information which he is seeking from the appropriate authority, the competent office, which can be giving him the information, but not your office. I will
yes, sir.
clearly write in the order that this information is not available with the office of the PIO DLRSO East Siam. So if he still wants to pursue his seeking the information, he can well approach anyone, any other office other than your office, and therefore this appeal is disposed of today. So note, after hearing the PIO, PIO's statement that they have provided every information to the appellant, those information which
मेरा हो गया क्या ना?
is which are available with the office of the PIO. The in
Hello,
particular
sir.
information pertaining to
Sir,
the
actually आगे से हम ट्राई किया था
concept
लिंक
paper
पाने के लिए बहुत
of
हिमांशु को कॉल नहीं मिला
allotment of
केस नंबर सर मेरा है वो जो दवा शेयरिंग थर्ड नंबर में होगा
government plot
दवा शेयरिंग वर्सेस
at
देपो बोमदिला
Women Nagar East Siam district is not available with the office of the
नहीं होगा सर
next. In an attempt
ओके ओके
to
ठीक है
fulfill the
नेक्स्ट पेज है
requirement of the appellant,
ये ना
office of the PIO
ठीक
has
है
even
कैमरा ऑन
constituted
करेगा
a 6-member committee
ठीक है सर
to find out such data or information is available with the office of the PIO. Even after the constitution of 6-member committee, including ministerial staffs, such information could not be found in the office of the PIO, and therefore uh, the PIO has submitted an affidavit strengthening the submissions regarding the said information, citing that no such information is available with the office of the PIO. And therefore, they are not able to provide the concept paper to the applicant. After hearing the PIO, the Commission observes number one, that the submission of the appellant in the last hearing held on held on 28 August 25, that all the information that he has applied to the PIO have been furnished to him, except the concept paper for allotment of plots in Nagar area of East Siang district. Number two, the submission of the PIO to the EFFPCT effect that our office does not have the particular information pertaining to the concept paper, and therefore we cannot provide the said information to the appellant. And the PIO also has submitted it in the form of an affidavit before the Commission. Second, the absence of the appellant today in the hearing with a letter of absence citing CITINJ, citing the reason for attending the election of the Bar Council of India to be held at Delhi from 17 April to 21st April cannot be considered, because today is 9th of April and 17th day of April is way too far away, way too far away from 17 to travel to Delhi. The travel to Delhi in today's times takes only 2 days by train and 4 hours by aeroplane, and taking excuse of 7 days to travel to Delhi cannot be considered by this court of the epic. Next, under the above statements, comma, observations, comma, and facts, the Commission hereby decides. Number one is the information those that are available with the PIO have been furnished to the appellant, and one particular information could not be furnished due to absence of that information. Absence now, non-existence, non-existence of that particular information with the office of the PIO, for which the PIO has submitted an affidavit swearing the same. And considering all the above facts, the Commission hereby dispose of this appeal with liberty given to the appellant to file for the information for the particular information with the competent office oblique authority where the information can be obtained from. Therefore, with this order, this appeal is disposed of and closed once for all. Okay, now next. Dawasring versus DFO West Cameng District. Dawasring versus DFO West Cameng District. Dawasring absent है. Okay. So APIO आप present है, अब बताइए.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
Yes.
लास्ट हियरिंग में हम श्रिंक का जितना जो जो रिक्वायर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट्स था फर्निश करके हम हियरिंग में आपका सामने में पेश किया था। उस समय भी
जी।
दावा श्रिंक एब्सेंट था, तो आपने हमको उसमें बोला सर इस ये हियरिंग में हम जस्ट ऑनलाइन में अटेंड करने से हो जाएगा, आने जरूरत नहीं, आपको सिर्फ उनसे कंफर्मेशन लेना था बोल के ये बोला था
जी
सर।
होगा. The appellant absent for the consecutive second time without providing the reason for his absence. Next, the APIO present through online mode. Third, the APIO. The APIO stated that as ordered by the Commission on dated 8/4/25, the information have been completely provided to the appellant. Then hearing the APIO and taking the absence of the appellant consecutively without region being assigned to the Commission. The Commission hereby decides. Number one, the appellant was ordered to be present today with by serving the notice of hearing on 9 September 2025. Despite the notice of hearing, wherein it was clearly stated that in the repeated absence, the appellant, the Commission will presume that the PIO has provided him the complete information, and therefore his appeal will be heard and determined ex parte. Consequent upon the previous orders of the Commission, an issue of notice for consecutive hearings, the absence of the appellant consecutively in the hearing makes this Commission believe that the appellant is not serious on his appeal and has received the complete information, and therefore this appeal is disposed of. So APIO हमने appeal को dispose of कर दिया है.
Thank you, sir.
Murang Tingpo versus Executive Engineer PhD WS Itanagar. जिसका हो गया उसको ये कर दो. मुरांग टिंगपो ओके और आप the appellant absent without reasons assigned to the Commission for his absence. The PIO represented by Shri Apana
Jomnya
Jamnya
Jomny
Jini, who is the APIO, is the third APIO. तो आप बताइए सर.
सर लास्ट टाइम जो उनको पूरा डॉक्यूमेंट दे चुके हैं स्टिल वी आर फर्निशिंग आपका
ओके
जी
जी.
ये
इसमें सर डीपीआर कॉपी है.
जितना एब्स्ट्रैक्ट है सर डीपीआर का एब्स्ट्रैक्ट ही
ओके सैंक्शन ऑर्डर अंडर सेंडिंग का सर ये भी अटैच है सैंक्शन ऑर्डर.
सैंक्शन ऑर्डर टू लेवल उसी अमाउंट को ही सैंक्शन था जितना उनको चाहिए था हम लोग उनको फिजिकली दे चुके हैं.
ओ
उस लड़का
each furnish payment details of each scheme and close furnish photocopy of pipe supply.
टाइप सप्लाई तो सर चीफ ऑफिस से आता है
जी
तो वो सीए ऑफिस नहीं दे
payment list. पेमेंट लिस्ट अब पेमेंट करता है ना, वो चीप पेमेंट करता है.
पेमेंट ठीक है.
Okay. So you mean to say you have provided all the documents?
All the documents. So उनका बात
Personally. So can you tell me, have you obtained a receipt copy from him? No.
Yes, sir. I have just recently joined.
Yes.
And I have informed that everything, every document which he has,
Yeah.
have been handed over to him digitally.
And that's okay. That's admitted. But if you could have exhibited the receipt copy, no, I could have come to a order or for disposal of this. But how do we ascertain that he has received the information? Verbally, so we cannot be taking that into consideration. No, if you had certain receipt copy or documents of the appellant signing that he has received the information, I could have disposed of this matter today itself. Because it's a fifth hearing, a sixth hearing today. No, I also don't want to further hearings. Go. The APIO stated that all the documents have been provided to the appellant with a proper letter addressed to him from the executive engineer, PhD NWS, Itanagar Division, on 8/12/2025. Regarding the complete information provided to the appellant or not, I cannot, I cannot ensure it, as I have joined as the APIO very recently. Recently, I've joined.
Yes, sir.
na?
Totally.
But confirming upon the letter written to the appellant from the VIO, it is submitted that all the information have been provided to the appellant. Next, after hearing the APIO, the Commission hereby observes, number one, that the appellant was notified of today's hearing when he was present in person in the hearing held on 28 August 2025. Despite the next date of hearing, which is today, pronounced pronounced before him in the open court, the absence of the appellant is considered to be intentional and also to have received the information completely from the PIO. Next, it is to be noted that in the last hearing held on 28 August 25, the appellant was informed in the form of an order to the effect that he is absent in the next date of hearing will be be a be a premise premise for this commission to hear and determine this appeal ex parte. Next, under the above observations, the commission hereby orders: number one, appellants, after preferring appeal before the commission and absenting in the hearings despite of hearing notice being pronounced as well as sent to them. Their absence makes this commission believe that such appellants are not at all serious with their appeal, and that being the reason that despite the hearing dates fixed and made known, they abstain from attending the hearing, making a mockery of the commission as well as unnecessarily wasting public resources by way of imposing the PIOs to attend to court hearings instead of attending to public services, to which this commission views very seriously, and to put plug PLUD on such non-serious appellant, such appeals be dismissed instantly. And under the above observation, the commission hereby dispose of this appeal. So I have disposed of this appeal. अननेसेसरीली फाइल करता है, आता नहीं है, डेट बताता है वो लोग को. सर यू प्लीज साइन हियर. Vida Tapang versus Executive Engineer PhD Sangram Layang Division. Okay. Okay. Vida Tapang, Tapam है, Vida Tapang. Tapang लिखा है, Tapam है क्या Tapang? Tapam. Tapang लिखा है. The appellant absent despite being pronounced before him the next date of hearing, which is today, on 28 August 2025. The PIO from executive engineer ब्रैकेट यहाँ में सब फुल फॉर्म पहले लिखा था, उसके बाद ब्रैकेट में नेक्स्ट में आप शॉर्ट में लिखते रहो, कुछ नहीं। इसमें भी ऐसा है, PHG and WS संग्राम लायांग डिवीजन इज प्रेजेंट थ्रू ऑनलाइन मोड। अब PIO आप बताइए हमको।
नमस्कार सर।
जी
एक्चुअली सर ये उसका जो डिटेल्स मांगा है कि उसका जो आधार कार्ड अपना यहाँ में जो कुछ फार्म्स का आज 7 तो फार्म्स का डिटेल्स मांगा है, बाकी जो जितना भी डिटेल्स था हम लोग दे चुका था। तो उसमें डिटेल्स एक ऐसा है कि आधार कार्ड जो है, पैन कार्ड जो है, ST PRC इलेक्शन आइडेंटिटी कार्ड ऐसे करके मांगा है। तो हम लगाए कि ये एक फार्म्स का एक पर्सनल है, ये पर्सनल डिटेल्स को ये मतलब डिस्क्लोजर के लिए इसमें आर्टिकल क्या बोलता है वो जो RTI एक्ट सेक्शन 8E एंड सेक्शन 8J का हिसाब से इसको हम डिस्क्लोज नहीं कर सकते 2005 के हिसाब से, तो इसीलिए हम नहीं दिया। हम पब्लिक आप लोग का कमीशन का हिसाब तरफ से हमको देने के लिए लिख के देने से आप फर्निश कर देगा। I think I consider this is a personal details of particular firm. तो पर्सनल डिटेल को देने में शायद ये RTI एक्ट 2005 का जो सेक्शन 8E एंड सेक्शन 8J का हिसाब से शायद हम फर्निश नहीं कर पाएगा, इसीलिए हम रुका हुआ है। ये अगर नहीं तो हम दे सकता था, अगर आप लोग का तरफ से, आपका कमीशन का तरफ से हमको देने के लिए लिखने से आप दे देगा। आई एम रेडी टू फर्निश।
So that is what you have to say.
ये चीज बचा हुआ है, इसीलिए ये चीज बचा हुआ है, बाकी चीज तो हम दे चुका है। वो फार्म्स का जो पर्सनल डिटेल्स को लास्ट टाइम जो फिफ्थ हियरिंग में आपको हम फर्निश किया था, एग्जैक्टली ये चीज ये ग्राउंड को लेके हम मेरा जो रिपोर्ट में होगा, आप थोड़ा रेफरेंस ले सकता है इसको भी, यही है सर।
ओके
बाकी चीज नहीं है, सिर्फ यही सेक्शन 8 इसी के लिए हम थोड़ा सा रुका हुआ है, क्योंकि कल को हम फर्निश कर देगा और फिर वो दूसरा तरफ से हमको फिर अरे आप ये सेक्शन को क्यों नहीं देखा बोलने से फिर हम लीगली रॉन्ग हो जाएगा ना।
यस इसमें
सर
इसमें आपने you have decided it right. Those informations, personal informations cannot be shared with any other third party without the consent and approval of the person whose personal documents are being sought by a third party. Supreme Court also has pronounced so many judgments on the same, and now recently the government of India has also they have actually passed the law now. Regulations, rules are still to be framed regarding protection of private data. Now you cannot be giving any data or any personal information of an individual without his permission.
जी सर,
Because the issue of a fiduciary relationship with you by the contractor exists, and therefore these informations are termed as third party informations under RTI Act 8J. So what you did is through correct as per law. So I will dispose of this appeal today with the following orders.
थैंक यू सर।
Where the PIO stated that all the information have been provided to the appellant except personal information those are exempted under Section 8, Clause J of the RTI Act 2005. And Ismail sir, what you as a PIO should do is whenever anyone comes to you seeking another person's private or personal document, you
Yes,
just
sir.
for the sake of it, you write a letter to that party telling them that someone, Mr. XYZ, wants your personal documents. Are you willing to let me give it or no? So that way, at least you would be more stronger. No, or it's very
Okay,
obvious
sir.
that the other party will obviously reject that thing and say that it cannot be given to anyone. By why I'm saying is that by that letter itself, at least you would be standing more stronger on your feet. No,
जी सर
yeah. So
ठीक है हम लोग लिख लिख सकते हैं ना आज ले लेंगे
hearing the yayo and taking the absence of the appellant seriously, the Commission hereby decides the appellant was present in the fifth hearing held on 28 August 2025, wherein after hearing him, the Commission fixed the next date of hearing, which is today, in front of him in the Pen Court. But despite the date notified and pronounced before him, the absence of the appellant is taken as intentional by the Commission. And considering the submission of the PIO, the Commission is hereby disposing this appeal for the reason that the information which are available with the PIO and which are not exempted under the RTI Act 2005 have been furnished to the appellant. And now, therefore, this appeal is disposed of and closed once for all. So I have disposed of this appeal.
थैंक यू सर वेरी गुड सर थैंक यू वेरी मच
Mm, Mamutono versus EEPWD Kalaktang. Mamutono. So, sir, what do you have to say on this?
Sir, Mahmood Dono has filed the important NICAP numbers
Yes.
of which two pages.
Yes.
11 numbers on 2024 and 14 numbers on 21/11/2024.
Yes.
The 11 numbers dated 25 and 24 has been already dispatched to him through register. You already we heard in.
Yes. Yes.
And regarding his 14 numbers 21/11/2024, including this one, that's the number
Yes.
221/2025. These documents are ready in the office, in my office, I think.
Yes.
And the last, I forgot the item in one. where he himself agreed, correct? Himself from law. Yes. Yes. So till then, all the cases have been disposed of. Yes. Heard the PIO. The PIO stated that the information pertaining to the epic number 221 are ready at his office to be published to the appellant, which was even told to the appellant in this court to the appellant. The hearing of PIO, the commission is taking serious note of the absence of the appellant, hereby besides number one, the appellant in the first hearing held on 21st August 2025 was made aware of the next date of hearing, which is held today. But despite the appellant in the know of in the know KNOW, in the know of the hearing that is absent today. It is to be noted that in the first hearing, wherein the next date of hearing, which is today, was pronounced on 21st August 25 before the appellant with a clear order that he has to be present in the next date without fail, and in the event of failure to attend the hearing without reasons made known to the commission, this appeal will be heard and determined ex parte. Next, as the decision of the hearing under RTI Act 2005 should be taken within a time frame of 45 days, this commission hereby under the law, under the law of RTI Act 2005, dispose of this appeal and close it for close once and for all. So I dispose cases wherein appellants don't come to the hearing despite being made known of the next date of hearing, and especially those appellants, those who are present themselves and are in the know of the next date, but they don't appear. I instantly dispose of the appellant. So I have disposed of this appeal. So Thomas Tang versus GDHC East Siang District. Thomas Tang, Thomas Tang ni the appellant
I'm present, sir.
absent despite being notified of today's hearing sent to him on 11 September 2025. The PIO present through online mode and heard the PIO. So, PIO, what do you have to say on this?
Good morning, sir.
Yes. So, what do you have to say on this issue, on this appeal?
Sir, actually, the appellant, Mr. Thomas Tang, sir, has filed seeking, sir, filed at RTI seeking details of board members. Number one, all
Yes.
documents of Miss Marcini Tagu and Miss Mariam Dai.
Yes.
Second number, and marks obtained by Marcini Tagu and Mariam Dai.
Yes.
So we received the RTI his application on 11th April 2025. Now, after receiving, we have uh, replied him on 1st May 25 by giving by furnishing the board members constituted and approved by DC Isyang Pasigat.
Yes.
Then after that, perhaps the appellant was not satisfied, so he wrote to Directorate of Secondary Education, Itanagar, seeking the same documents. But already we have furnished the documents of the board members. And as we were earlier said, RTI Act clause September number 2, clause 8, and sub clause 1, RTI Act 2005, we could not furnish the personal data of
Yes.
of the individuals to the third person.
Yes.
Therefore, we could not furnish the personal documents of Marcini Tagu and Miss Mariam Dai. But he has second time we wrote to the Director of Secondary Education Itanagar, and the Itanagar director has endorsed us,
Yes.
directed us to furnish the documents. So we have furnished him the documents. Again, the marks obtained by Marcini Tagu and this Mariam Dai. But on 10th of September, we have furnished him, but he till that he has not collected the uh, documents we have furnished. So that is the sir. That is I have to say, sir.
Okay.
But the first hearing was also fixed on 10th of December 2025. Sorry, 9th of December 2025, but it was
Yes. Yes.
postponed due to bond call by some organizations.
Yes. Yes.
So that is up to my explanation, sir.
Okay. So today the appellant, Mr. Thomas Tang, is absent without any letter of absence. The reason
I
assigned
see, sir.
for his absence to me.
I see, sir.
In fact, he has to submit the letter of absence if he is unable to attend the hearing for any of the reasons, but which he didn't do. First thing. Second thing is, I also have gone through his Form A, wherein
Yeah.
he has asked for three informations in which you have already provided him the number one information regarding the
Yes,
board
sir.
members constituted for walk-in interview. That is given to him.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second is the certificate and documents submitted by Mariam Dai and Mirchni Taggu, all the mark sheets, certificates and all, which as per law cannot be given to him. Even if the director or anyone writes to you to give these informations to him, to Mr. Thomas Tang, it would be illegal. Why I am saying this is because Supreme Court the Supreme Court of India has passed many judgments on the same issue that
Correct.
personal and private informations cannot be given to a third party
Right,
without
sir.
the permission of that individual. But second
Right,
is,
sir.
if the PIO believes that the public interest outweighs the furnishing of the personal and private informations of an individual to a third party, that is
Right, sir.
justified. So that justification has to be done by you. In this very
Sir.
instant case, I don't see any public interest outweighing the furnishing of a personal information of two individuals to a third party. According to
Right,
me,
sir.
your non-disclosure is a law under law, that is legal, which is in Section 8, Clause J also in the RTI Act, that third-party informations or personal informations cannot be given to a third party. And
Yes, sir.
regarding the third number of information, that is total marks obtained by Mariam Dai and Marchni Takbu, that also cannot be given to a third party. First
Yes, sir.
thing is, the reason being, he doesn't have any locus standi, meaning thereby he doesn't have any interest, personal interest in it, because he has not competed with these two candidates. First thing. Second thing is, in the Aditya Bandopadhyay versus CBSC case and others case, the Supreme Court has very categorically given the judgment that the
Yes,
mark
sir.
sheet of an individual cannot be given by CBSC also. CBSC cannot give the marks obtained by an individual to a third party.
Right, sir.
The only individual himself or herself can obtain the mark sheet from CBSC, but no other person can obtain the mark sheet on her behalf or his behalf. So that is very,
Right, sir.
very categorically ruled by the Supreme Court. And coming back to this appeal, even in the absence of the appellant, I pronounce that this is a settled issue by the Honorable Supreme Court, that the information that the appellant has sought in his serial number 2, that is certificate document submitted by Mariam Dai and Marchni Tagbu, that is class 10, 12 mark sheet, graduation certificate, B.Ed certificates, and CTET, APTET certificates, cannot be given to him because they are barred under the RTI Act 2000. Second is, the total marks obtained by Mariam Dai and Marchni Tagbu in the walk-in interview, that also cannot be given to him because he doesn't have any locus standi at the first place. Second place is, Honorable Supreme Court has clearly given judgment on the same issue, that it cannot be given, even leave your office, even CBSC cannot be giving it, which is uh, which is the reputed Board of Education of India. So going through
Sure.
all these legal points, taking into consideration of your submission and going through all the legal uh, decided cases, in the absence, even in the absence of the appellant, I dismiss this appeal, and therefore this
Thank you, sir.
appeal is dismissed and closed.
Thank you, sir. Nice of you, sir. Nice of you.
The information sought by the appellant in serial number 1, that is board members constituted for conduct of working interview for selection of warden and full-time teacher in KGVB, had been furnished to the appellant. Regarding the serial number 2, which are certificate oblique documents submitted by Mariam Dai, and Marchni, Marchni, Marchni Tagu, have not been furnished to the appellant because they are exempted under Section 8, Clause J of the RTI Act 2005 for the reason being they are personal documents of two individuals which cannot be given to a third party seeking for it. And regarding the serial number 3 of providing total marks obtained by Mariam Dai and Marchni Tagu in the walk-in interview also have been denied for the fact that these informations are also personal documents and this information are in relation with the office of the PIO on the legal principle of fiduciary, FIDUCIARY, fiduciary relation, wherein the trust and loyalty between the office of the PIO and the private individuals is of being necessity, and therefore the information number 1 has been provided and the number 2 and 3 have been denied because they are exempted under the Section 8 Clause J of the RTI Act 2005. After hearing the PIO, even in the absence of the appellant, the Commission hereby decides it is a settled issue by the Honorable Supreme Court of India in the famous CBSE and others versus Aditya Bandopadhyay and others that personal documents as well as mark sheets cannot be given to a third party because the establishment and the candidate have a fiduciary relationship as well as personal documents, especially mark sheets, can only be given to that very individual and not to any other party. On the above observations and considering the issue settled by the Honorable Supreme Court, the Commission hereby dismiss this appeal outrightly. And so this appeal is dismissed and closed once for all. So, Mr. Piayo, I have dismissed this appeal.
Okay. Nice of you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Next, Sri Sungma Sangbya versus Director Sajeta. Sungma Sangbya. Yes, yes, Sungma Sangbya. Yes, come. The appellant present, the PIO absent, despite notified for today's hearing by the Commission on 11 September 2025. Third the appellant. बताइए आप यार.
सर अप्लाई किया था इसमें एक स्थिति नहीं दिया
जी.
अभी आपका
Indian campaign under ramp project. Waste schools and other buildings and district wise. Sibda. Changlang under hydropower development. Changlang. हाइड्रोपावर डेवलपमेंट और सजता में है कुछ ऐसा.
सर ये प्रोजेक्ट जो पेरेंट्स डिपार्टमेंट देता है
ओके.
ये स्पेशल ये प्रोजेक्ट जो पर्सन में
ओके.
पेरेंट फ्री एनवायरमेंट बिल्डिंग बिल्डिंग में स्कूल स्कूल में मेडिकल
हाँ रैम बनता है. हाँ.
तो उसका कंट्रोलिंग उसका पेरेंट्स कैसा होगा कि वो
किसका.
सजेता का
सजता का अंदर.
तो सजेता जो क्या करते हैं कि उसका पेरेंट्स जो अपना एजेंसी डिपार्टमेंट बताता है
जी.
तो इसमें चंगलंग में एक वो हेड ऑफ पावर को एजेंसी बनाया है, फंडिंग में पीडब्ल्यूडी को बनाया है, ईटानगर में पीडब्ल्यूडी को बनाया है, बड़े में यूडी को बनाया है और दापुरी जो दमपुरी जो में है तो उसका सारा डिटेल्स को मैंने मांगा है एक भी चिट्ठी आपको पढ़े.
लेकिन आपका हम अभी तो पीआईओ नहीं है. थोड़ा सा जब आरटीआई फाइल करता है थोड़ा सा वर्डिंग्स को ना समझने के लिए करने से आपका ये रिगार्डिंग इंडियन ये वो भी ठीक है. चांगलांग अंडर हाइड्रो पावर डेवलपमेंट चांगलांग डेरा 32 स्कूल्स ऐसे लिखने के बजाय प्रोजेक्ट फॉर 32 स्कूल्स अंडर चांगलांग डिस्ट्रिक्ट was executed by हाइड्रो पावर डिपार्टमेंट उसका डिटेल ऐसा होने से समझ में आएगा. इसको थोड़ा चांगलांग अंडर हाइड्रो पावर डेवलपमेंट चांगलांग डेरा 32 स्कूल बोलने से थोड़ा समझने में मुश्किल हो. फिर हम तो समझ रहा है वो लोग ऐसा एक्सक्यूज ले सकता है. वो हम बोल रहे हैं पीआईओ ने ऐसा एक्सक्यूज लेने से भी वो जायज होता है. फिर कंफ्यूजिंग वाला जो कोई कोर्ट में कंफ्यूजिंग ऐसा वाला कोई अपील फाइल करता है कोई सूट फाइल करता है तो उसको वापस देता है जज. बोलता है आप पहले टिक टाक करेक्शन करके या अमेंडमेंट करके आओ. आप केस में हम नहीं बोलते हैं. आपका केस में तो हम समझ देता है ठीक है. लेकिन वो डायरेक्टर नहीं आया आज पीआईओ जो है इसलिए उसको आज तो फर्स्ट हियरिंग है तो एक समन भेजेगा उसको हम भी उसका नेक्स्ट में आने के लिए और नेक्स्ट डेट फिक्स करेगा हम लोग 25 जून 10:30 है ना. 25 जून 25 जून 10:30 है उसको हियरिंग एग्जाम वो करके ना फिक्स ऑन 22. आप उसमें नेक्स्ट में जैसे भी आइएगा विदाउट फेल. अब नहीं आने से फिर हम एक्स्ट्रा
इसके लिए हम
आएगा
ये सब सबसे मेरा
आना पड़ेगा. नहीं आने से हम हियर नहीं करता है. आप साइन कर लीजिए इसमें.
डेंगिया मामा वर्सेस DRDA कोलोरिया। है ना, ऑनलाइन नहीं है ना, बोथ पार्टीज एब्सेंट एंड सो हियरिंग पोस्टपोन्ड। नॉर्मल ना, वो रजिस्ट्री वाला लोग कल या परसों भेज देगा वहाँ पे, आपका एड्रेस में एक कॉपी भेजेगा, जैसे भी हो आपका एड्रेस सही होने से आपको पहुंच जाएगा। अब लेकिन सुनाइए तो मेरा ऑर्डर, हम प्रोनाउंस क्या बोला, जज का प्रोनाउंस क्या बोला, वो ऑफिशियल होता है ओपन कोर्ट में, उसको लिखित में अभी निकलेगा,
हमको भी तो मिलेगा।
आपका एड्रेस में भेजेगा, आपका एड्रेस सही होने से आपको